Donald Peterson presents The True Adventures of Junior G-Men.
The Junior G-Men are on the air, speeding to your homes, ready for action.
All Junior G-Men, stand by for thrilling details of the case of the lonely old lady. Calling all Junior G-Men. Stand by for report of Junior G-Man Eddie Hale concerning
the case of the lonely old lady.
Conclusion of report number 930 as given by Operator Eddie Hale of Forestville.
Well, so far I've told you about Miss Reynolds, an old lady who lived all alone in a great big house just outside of town. I also told you that her nephew, Larry Carter, came back to live with her after having been away for a good many years. You see, he'd run away from home when he was just 18. Well, after I'd met Larry, I got kind of busy with schoolwork, and I didn't get a chance to visit Miss Reynolds for 2 weeks. When I finally did get to see her, she told me that he'd started drinking again and that 3 of his friends from Chicago had been living there for the last few days. She seemed plenty worried and asked me to visit her often. Then a few days later, I made another call. It was then that Larry told me that Miss Reynolds had gone to Chicago. But while he was talking, I heard Miss Reynolds scream. Larry pulled a gun and forced me to come into the house, and before I knew it, I was tied up along with Miss Reynolds and put in the guest room. It was then that she explained that Larry, Mr. Thurman, her lawyer, and the other men were slowly starving her in an effort to get her to change her will in Larry's favor. She was afraid to do it, though, because she was sure they'd murder her as soon as she did as they asked. While we were talking, Larry, Benny, and Mr. Thurman entered the room. Miss Reynolds told them that she hadn't changed her mind about the will, and then Mr. Thurman told Benny to take my shoes.
There's one of the shoes, please.
Well, that'll do very nicely for a starter. Now, remove the stocking, please.
Okay.
This may be a little crude, Miss Reynolds, but it's sometimes very effective. You see, after the stocking has been removed, Benny will light a match, and at my command will... And now, Miss Reynolds, there's a little matter of a will. Do you wish to change it?
Don't you do it, Miss Reynolds. Don't you do it.
He's asking for it, Benny. Give it to him.
Wait. I'll change my will.
Well, now, isn't that nice of you? It'll save so much trouble. Cut her hands loose, Benny.
Right.
Oh, you'll regret this, Mr. Thurman. And you too, Larry.
Oh, I hardly think so. But as to the will, I have taken the liberty of preparing a new one. I've got it right here in my pocket. Oh, yes. Here you are, Miss Reynolds. Your new will. Take it. You needn't look it over. I assure you everything's quite satisfactory.
Yes, I'm sure of that.
Now, if you'll just sign it here on the...
You'll have to give me a pen.
Oh, of course. Here you are.
Suppose it won't be very long before this will is executed.
Well, one never knows, does one? You know the old saying, here today and gone tomorrow, but, well, you're getting old anyway.
There must be something wrong with this pen if it doesn't write.
Doesn't write? Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. It ran dry today while I was in the office. I must have forgotten to fill it. Oh, Larry.
Yeah?
Get the ink, will you?
There isn't a bit in the house. I was looking for some today, but couldn't find any.
Oh, how unfortunate.
I got a pencil, boss. How about using that?
Oh, unfortunately, Benny, legal documents such as wills aren't legal unless signed in ink. Oh, Larry.
What do you want?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a little trip into town and buy some ink. It seems to be the only answer to our problem.
Okay.
We'll take my car.
Yeah, right.
What do you want me to do, boss?
You stay here, Benny. Keep your eye on Miss Reynolds and the boy.
Okay.
I noticed you cut the ropes from the boy's legs and feet.
Well, I had to, boss. You know, to get his stocking off.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Want me to tie him up again?
Well, no. I hardly think it'll be necessary. After all, they're both still securely bound to their chairs. I hardly think they'll get very far carrying those chairs around on their backs. And besides, you'll be watching them.
Okay, sure.
All right. Well, Larry, come on. Let's be going.
Okay. So long.
So long. Now, you two had better sit back and relax. You're not going anywhere. Besides, I'm going to keep watching.
Well, Benny kept watching us all the time, and it began to look like things were pretty hopeless. Then about 10 minutes after we'd heard Mr. Thurman's car drive away.
Listen, Benny, how would you like to earn $1,000?
What do you mean? What do I have to do?
Well, if you were to let us go,
Oh, yeah? I was waiting for a crack like that. Listen, Toots, if I was to let you go, my life wouldn't be worth more than a plug nickel. Larry and Thurman would see to that. Now, just forget all about that kind of stuff, 'cause it's out, see, out.
Well, Benny, you could get away all right.
Hey, listen.
A car.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And it's stopping in front of the house. It can't be Larry and Thurman. They wouldn't be back yet, and... Oh, they stopped in front of the house, all right. Someone's getting out of the car. I wonder who it is.
maybe those other friends of Larry's from Chicago.
Hey, you got something there, Toots. I'll bet that's who it is. Well, we'll see as soon as they start ringing the bell. If they ring 3 times... 1, 2, 3. Yep. If the boy's all right, I'll have to let them in. Now, don't you try to pull any fast ones while I'm gone, 'cause you ain't got a chance of getting away.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, see that you don't forget it.
Miss Reynolds. Miss Reynolds.
Yes, Eddie.
We've got 1 chance in a million of getting out of this.
What do you mean?
Well, look, my feet are loose, so are your hands.
I know, but...
And that's not all. Benny left his knife right on the edge of that table over there.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Oh, if only we could get hold of it.
I think we can. At least we're going to try. Now, look, I'm going to get on my feet and lift the chair off the floor.
Yes,
Then I'm going to move over toward the table and pick the knife up with my teeth.
I see.
Once I've got hold of it, I can bring it over to you, and with your hands loose the way they are, you can cut me loose. And then, well, it'll all be simple.
Oh, be careful, Eddie. Try not to make any noise. Oh, if you should trip.
We've got to take that chance. Now, here goes. There. Now, say, this is going to be easier than I thought. This chair's pretty light. I can carry it along with me without any trouble. Just a couple more steps.
Be careful, Eddie. Oh, be careful.
Don't worry about that. There, that's got it. At least I got over the table without any trouble. Now if I can just get this knife between my teeth, we'll be all set. Only
You've got it, Eddie. You've got it. Good for you. Don't try to talk. Oh, and for heaven's sake, don't trip. Oh, that's it. Easy. Easy now. You're almost to me. Just one more step. I'll be able to reach the knife. Just wait. I've got it, Eddie. I've got it.
Good. Good. Now you...
Stand still while I cut you loose.
There. You got one of the ropes that time.
Oh, there's the other. You're loose, Eddie. You're loose.
Yeah. Now just a minute and I'll have the ropes off around your feet.
Oh, wait, Eddie. Forget about me. You've got to get out of here as soon as you can.
But I can't leave you.
Listen, Eddie, leave me here. I can take care of myself, and you've got to get the police.
Yeah, that's right. If you can stall Larry and Thurman off until the police get here, we're all set.
I'll take care of that. Don't you worry. Hurry up.
All right. Hey, wait a second. How am I going to get out?
Oh, there's a trellis right beside that window. Leads right down to the ground. I'm sure you can hold on.
Okay. That's all I want to know. I'll just climb out over
Hurry,
here.
Eddie. Hurry.
Okay. As soon as I get this window open, There she goes. Well, so long, Miss Reynolds. Lots of luck.
Goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye. Oh, be careful, Eddie. Careful.
Well, I managed to climb down the trellis safely enough, and the minute I hit the ground, I started running, and I didn't stop until I got to a little lunchroom where I telephoned to police headquarters. I told the chief what had happened, and he promised to send some men around right away to the Reynolds place. He also told me to stay where I was until someone came around and picked me up. Well, I suppose you're anxious to know what happened to Miss Reynolds after I left. Well, Benny stayed down there with those other men until Mr. Thurman came along. Then they all came upstairs, and when they found out...
Take a poke out of you.
Have a heart, Larry, will you?
You didn't mean to... Why, of course,
Hold
Sam, I
it
ought to...
now, hold it. This is no time to be fighting among ourselves.
Yeah, I know that, Simon, but this guy ought to have
Never mind him. We're all in one sweet jam. That kid'll probably run straight to the police. And over the way, Miss Reynolds, about how long ago did the kid leave?
I should say about 15 or 20 minutes ago.
15 or 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that means we can expect the cops any minute. They're probably right.
The police! The police, and they're right outside!
That's right. Come on, let's go.
And what about the old lady?
Oh, forget about her. We've got to save ourselves.
Yes, but
Come on. Don't waste time. Open that door. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're stuck. Those cops are right outside. We haven't got a chance. Listen. They're backing up the door.
Hey, what are we going to do?
I don't know. Let me think.
You guys ready to give up?
Yeah, let's go. Come on, boys, let's
Wait, now, hold it. The cops are right. They haven't got a chance. We may as well give up.
mean you're going to
Yes, Larry. We've only got to give up. We can't make it easy for ourselves that way.
Hey, we'll give you one more chance. Now open that door.
All right. We give up. Open the door.
Okay, Simon, okay.
Now come on out with your hands in the air. Get it right, boys. Well, we always get guys like you sooner or later. Oh, hello there, Miss Reynolds.
Oh, hello, officer. Oh, you've no idea how glad I am to see you.
I can just about imagine. But are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm quite all right. Really been quite thrilling. You know, I think it's done me a lot of good. But I'd appreciate it if you'd remove these ropes. There's a tray of sandwiches over there, and I know...
And that's the end of the report. Gosh, Miss Reynolds sure came through with flying colors, didn't she? Oh, by the way, Larry and Thurman and all those thugs are in jail. And from the looks of things, they'll probably be there for quite a while. Well, good night, fellas.
All shooting men, stand by. Stand by for thrilling details concerning the next broadcast.